Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And today we want to talk about two incidents. One, a Jamaican man murdered in St Lucia, and second, murders in Westmoreland, Hanover, and St James account for nearly 200 murders so far this year. But first up, let's talk about the story in St Lucia. Detectives in St Lucia have identified a Jamaican man who was shot dead in the Eastern Caribbean island on Monday. He has been identified as 25-year-old Brichane Reed. Reed was gunned down while standing in the kitchen at his home in Beausejour, Gros Isset at 8:10 p.m. on Monday, August 9. An emergency crew from the Gros Isset fire station responded to the scene where they found Reed's body. A rapid assessment revealed that Reed sustained multiple penetration wounds on his body. He was pronounced dead on the scene. President of the Beausejour Community Watch Group in St. Lucia, Jim Joseph, described the incident as deeply concerning for community members. It is not something that people would treat as normal, even with the spate of increased homicides on the island. Once any life is taken, it is of grave concern to residents. Now, another Jamaican has crossed the border and has met his demise. We don't know nothing about Brichane Reed. We don't know what could have caused all of this. Each country has their fair share of criminal activities, but it even sinks home even more when a Jamaican is caught in the midst of it in another country. We saw what happened in New York, Brooklyn recently, where 3 Jamaicans were murdered, especially a gang leader from the central Kingston area. So when you hear of these incidents taking place outside the borders of Jamaica, you start to wonder if these killings have any form of connections. Because listen, when gangsters are searching for gangsters, gangsters are friends in almost every parish, almost every country. And sometimes these persons are so immune to social media that they take a photo, they put it up on social media. It's just what we hear about the gangster Nash from Little Danny from Central Kingston. We understood that he was at the party, he took a picture and he put it up on Instagram. And maybe that is what the killers saw and went and take him out. Now, whatever happened here in St. Lucia, we are waiting to see what the St. Lucia police will do or say about this incident. But another Jamaican life is lost outside of Jamaica. And it makes you to wonder what happened or what is the cause of this murder. But as we read, they said St. Lucia has had its fair problems with increased homicides recently. And we don't know if our own Jamaicans are there behind these increase, because we are noted to go people's country and misbehave and carry on our stupid type of behavior and feel like we're going to get away with it everywhere we go. But let's wait and see what will be coming out of St. Lucia about the death of 25-year-old Brichane Reed. The next story we want to look at is the Jamaica Constabulary Force is reporting that a total of 194 murders has been committed in 3 northwestern parishes of St. James, Westmoreland, and Hanover since the start of the year. This is 59 more than the 135 murders recorded in the region during the comparable period in 2020, representing a 44% increase over the corresponding period last year. The figures are contained in the JCF latest crime statistics. The killings have pushed the overall murder figure for the country up by 8% to, guess what, 870 murders. This compared to 804 homicides last year. The parish of Westmoreland has recorded some multiple killings this year and so far recorded 65. This is 20 more than 45 in 2020. 44% increase. St. James now has 2 zones of special operation with 100 murders so far, 28 more than the 72 they had last year, while 29 murders have been committed in the so-called peaceful parish of Hanover. This compares to 18 last year. Trelawney has seen a decline, and I guess the people in Trelawney welcome that. But from the influx of the lottery scamming, the western island of Jamaica is been terrorized by criminals. It's been the main feature of criminality in those 3 western parishes. The police has had their hands full in these parishes to contain these criminals. But we hope they will continue the push and the drive that they have to rid these parishes of all of these murders, and they can do their investigations properly and find the perpetrators of most of these crimes. But those parishes normally, as a kid growing up, were safe places. No longer safe. Guns have taken over the streets of Montego Bay, taken over the streets of Westmoreland, taken over the streets of Hanover, and thank be to God, the crime rate is going down in Trelawney. But innocent people have lost their lives. Gangs are up against gangs. We wonder, when will this cease? When will our beautiful island Jamaica, land we love, becomes a place where we can raise our kids and enjoy our life? A lot of persons in the diaspora are scared to go home based on what they read. Some persons would be saying, it seems as if it's all bad in Jamaica. No, it's not all bad in Jamaica. But it's what you see on social media creates a feeling of despair in the persons overseas. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for the children. Look out for a neighbor. Look out for a loved one. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.